Donald Trump is accused of extreme violence against the media after what he was caught doing in video that just came out. The president is in deep trouble again. One would think he had enough controversy for 1 week considering his smackdown with 2 MSNBC hosts. Another video was released showing the president beating up CNN. The video was a 2007 remade WWE wrestling video of the WrestleMania 23 promotion where the president pretended to beat up WWE Chairman Vince McMahon. However, in the video, the president is seen beating up McMahon, who's been replaced with a CNN logo. After the video shows Trump beating up on McMahon with the CNN logo on top, the screen goes to a logo that says FNN, Fraud News Network. The president tweeted out the following response with his video. Hashtag Fraud News CNN, hashtag FNN. The official at POTUS handle also retweeted the video that appears to be a literal embodiment of his assault against the media. The president has jokingly admitted in public that CNN should change their name to Fraud because of all the fraudulent stories they have been printing. He has maintained that his use of social media is modernized and there is nothing wrong with it. The video that the president released stemmed from a Reddit thread that most Trump supporters had seen, I guess, and were following. Donald Trump, hashtag Fraud News CNN, hashtag Fraud News Network. It was a publicity stunt, that's all it was. In response to the release of the video, CNN made a formal statement saying, "It is a sad day when the President of the United States encourages violence against reporters." Clearly, Sarah Huckabee Sanders lied when she said the President had never done so. They went on to say that Trump's comments were beneath the dignity of the office he holds. The relationship between the two has been bad for some time. He at one point said that the media is the enemy of the American people, which it is true. As well, on numerous occasions, he has pointed out fake or false articles published by various outlets as an example of the bias they have against him. These are all publicity stunts back then when he did them, and I thought it was quite funny. It wasn't violent for me. Martha Raddatz on ABC News played the clip for Homeland Security Advisor Thomas Boss and asked him his opinion on the clip. Boss said the following: "There's a lot of cable news shows that reach directly into hundreds of thousands of viewers, and they're really not always very fair to the president, so I'm pretty proud of the president for developing a Twitter and a social media platform where he can talk directly to the American people." Raddatz responded asking the following: "He certainly can communicate to the people, but I want to ask you, is that the kind of communication you want? That he's beating up on somebody? That he's beating up on the media? You're in charge of Homeland Security here. That seems like a threat." The Homeland Security advisor maintained that the president has a right to defend himself, and the video was not a threat but a master salesman playing a joke. Absolutely, something that is completely within his purview and right. He also noted this is why they voted and elected him, because he is able to wonderfully relate to people. Absolutely. However, Raddatz would not let it up and refused to let it go. She continued to attack President Trump and called Deputy Press Secretary Sarah Huckabee Sanders a liar for saying the president does not endorse violence in any way, shape, or form. She went really low discussing the shooting of Congressman Steve Scalise, saying, you know what happened to Congressman Scalise, and you have these messages out there against the media, and the media has had, I hate this to be all about us, but Trump is making it about us, or particularly CNN. Some people had to get private security guards. Is that really fair? When Raddatz criticized him for not mentioning the issue of communication rather than the message, boss is back hard saying. But it's a good example of you or the media producers here deciding what it is that we talk about and what it is we don't talk about. And so, with respect, I think that that's why he needs to go around you and the producers that control the message and directly to the people. And occasionally he likes to speak about those cable programs that are beating up on him unfairly. CNN, ABC, NBC, and MSNBC are collectively going crazy about this new video. While it certainly isn't appropriate, the video was by no means a threat. It was a stupid and silly video that brings levity to an acrimonious relationship. The relationship between the leader of the free world and a news outlet that had to fire reporters for publishing false articles. That's true. They had to fire reporters. But again, they put the reporters on the spot, at least I would assume most of them, if they're sane. The more the president defends himself, the more the media goes nuts. Yeah, this was not a threat, a use of violence. This was like what he did back in 2007, and I thought it was quite funny. That's what they do. So he decided to put the face of CNN on it, you know. I mean, really, hashtag fake news, you know. I don't find it offensive. I think it's quite hilarious. And I bet you had Obama done something like that, they would sing his praises of how tough he was and, you know, how modern he is, you know. Let us know what you think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.